This is the initial menu setup for your receiver when you get it. Make sure you adjust the transponder just to check for a live transponder on Galaxy 25 12120. You can see that we get the quality and the signal level high now because we have the dish pre-aligned before. But if you don't have the dish pre-aligned, just use these kind of parameters and then adjust the dish until you see the signal level and the quality come up. On a motorized setup, we usually recommend that you use USALs. So you can change the menu settings here to USALs. Then you click on USALs, okay, and then you go down here where it says longitude and latitude, and you enter your longitude and latitude for your location. Once you do that, then you go here to press OK, and that will move the dish to the appropriate angle. That will send a command to the motor to move the dish to the appropriate angle. As you can see, moving to satellite angle. We have the dish pre-aligned here, so as you can see, the signal and quality came up really strong. Once you get that, then you click on the yellow button on the Fortec Mercury 2 remote control, and this will scan the satellite for you to see what channels are available on that satellite. Right now it's going through the transponders, the preset transponders in the receiver, and to check and see what's active, what's available on that transponder. So it will go through all of them. As you can see now, channels starting to pop up, download to your receiver. It will take a few minutes to do that. Once it's done, then you'll have most of the channels on that satellite stored on your receiver. Now sometimes the satellites will move channels around to different transponders, so I would recommend you do a blind search after you finish like this type of search to see what's new, what's available, and the blind search usually takes a little bit longer time to do than the normal search like this one, but that's normal to because it's going to analyze all the signal coming from the satellite and see what's active or what's live and what's not, and then scan it for any available channels. Here we got the dish aligned, and we're ready to do a blind search. As you can see, the signal is pretty strong and the signal quality is good. For this setup, we are using a Mercury 2 receiver with a standard Sadun LMB and a 120 centimeter Fortec star dish. And we check some of the transponders. Most of the transponders are very nice and strong. We used USALs to control the motor. In the USALs menu, as you can see, we entered our latitude and longitude here, and that's how we are controlling the motion on the motor. Now to do the blind scan, as you can see below the yellow bar, there is a button called P scan, and that's a power scan button on the remote on the Fortec Star Mercury 2 remote control. So we press that, and this is the power scan menu. This tells us which satellite it's going to scan. It's going to scan all polarities, not only vertical or horizontal. It's going to go through all the polarities from 11.7 gigahertz or to 12.2 gigahertz. Frequency step, we can control the frequency step on this. We can go from 2 megahertz or 4 megahertz to 6 to 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. These are steps, frequency steps that the receiver uses to scan the frequencies from 11.7 to 12.2. The mode we can scan FTA only or scan all. Scan all brings all the channels, the free ones and the scrambled ones, but on this receiver you will not be able to see the scrambled ones, you will only be able to see the free ones. So for this exercise we'll just use scan FTA. The locking speed on this receiver, there are 3 levels: detailed, normal, or quick. Quick takes about 0.5 seconds for the receiver to analyze the frequency. On a normal it takes 1 second, and on a detailed it takes 2 seconds to analyze each frequency step. So that takes longer time to scan the satellite, but it's usually the most accurate scan. It will not. It will take a little bit more time, to do it. Since we have a big dish and the signal is now, as you can see, it's doing the power scan on the satellite. It went through the vertical polarity transponders first, and now it's going through the horizontal transponders. It has found 16 transponders already on IA5 or Galaxy 25 satellite. On the top right hand side you can see it is the transponder count, and it's about almost finished now. So it has completed the scan. Now it's scanning the transponders that it found to see what channels are available on it. On the top left hand side it says TV, and that's the number of channels it has found so far. And on the top right hand side it says radio, and that's the number of radio channels it has found so far on that satellite. The progress at the bottom, it shows 16% now, and scanning. So it's going to take a couple, a minute or so to go through all the transponders. As you can see, we're at 66% scan, and we already found 92 or 100 TV channels and over 100 radio channels. All of those are free-to-air channels. Now it's asking us, do you want to save these channels? Yes, we want. As you can see, the total channels it found on that satellite were 148 and TV channels and 124 radio channels. We're saving those channels in the receiver, and now we can exit this menu and watch the TV channels.
Your hands are full of blood.